what's up, everybody? Welcome back to On the Warpath. It's Sanchez 405. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. And as always, like, comment, share this video out because we're talking Washington football team news all the time. And before we even get into what happened here on Sunday, we'd be remiss if we didn't say rest in peace to the great Sam Huff. Linebacker, played a lot of his time with the New York Giants, came over to Washington in 1964, had a Iron Man-like streak during his career, a 150 games played in a row, class of 1982 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Probably one of my favorite stories was when he played for Washington when they were part of the highest scoring game of all time, beating his former Giants 72-41. Otto Graham, the head coach, told him go out there, pour it on them. They were up 69-41, kicked the field goal, made it 72-41 there. But Sam Huff, I remember him on the radio with Sonny, and they had some great banter. So rest in peace. Love going out to Sam Huff and his family. He will be missed. Missed him on the radio, but a good one. One of the nicest people, it seemed like, in football, and he'd always size up people to go out there. He was crazy, so you knew he was a linebacker. So, and I think he would have been proud today of this football team coming out there if he could have saw it. 29-19, Washington defeats Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you know, hindsight's 2020. A lot of us we thought this was going to be a blowout. I saw yesterday on Saturday, it was a sign, and it says, "Don't give up before the miracle happens." Some of us had given up. I'm not saying that this is the miracle that we're looking for, but it may be part of it. This team came out here and put together one of the best game plans that I have seen. Scott Turner called a damn near perfect game. I think he did good enough. He ran the ball concerted effort 34 times. Did they tout that rock? 64 of those yards from Antonio Gibson, 2 touchdowns for him. Also, you look at Taylor Heineke, 26 of 32, didn't turn the ball over, 256 yards throughout the air. Good job by him. And this is the Heineke that we need to see. We want to see more of. He's not young. He's not a spring chicken, but he's proven that he can get big in these moments. We saw him in that playoff game. I think this team had an axe to grind. They remember that playoff game. They've been sitting on it. And they remember that Heineke was celebrated for just getting there. But they want to get over the hump. They did it here in this regular season game. I think Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio also called a good game. For the most part, they didn't get to Tom Brady, but they forced 2 turnovers from him. Bobby McCain got an interception. Pop go to Weasel because the Weasel go Pop. He picked him off. No, he picked him off directly. But before then, it was a Pop goes to Weasel because the Weasel go Pop pick when Cam Curl lit up a Tampa Bay player. And who comes up and get Kendall Fuller? Kendall Fuller should have had a third one, but, you know, other than that, it's good. It's good. We'll take it, though. Joey Sly. Oh, my goodness. Joey, he's pretty sly for a kicker guy. He comes in and plays really well for this team as he goes 3 for 3, doesn't miss an extra point on his field goals as well. He was perfect on the day. We thought that we couldn't get this. We thought we wouldn't see this from a kicker. From going from Blewett to Sugarfoots, we finally seemed like we had a kicker that could put it all together. I'm not saying he's the kicker of the future, but I think he did a great job. Y'all know I harp about this all the time. The damn third downs, y'all. 4 of 10. The defense was 4 of 10 on third down against Tom Brady. 40%. That will win you ball games. But our offense, 11 of 19, nearly 60%, 58 if we round up. You're going to win ball games like this, boys and girls. This is what they did, came out there and did. They went out there and balled out. And we could say that, hey, maybe it's because they got rid of the shield at midfield. Don't know. That could be it. You know, we did lose Chase Young. We probably lost him for the season. Torn ACL. Hopefully you can get him back next season. Hopefully he comes out here and does his thing next year and is healthy. But, you know, after Ron Rivera was on him over the last couple of weeks. He needs to get back. He needs to get right. And then you lose Montez Sweat because he has a broken jaw. Jonathan Allen came out there, brought some pressure. So his defensive line is kind of in shambles, and that was supposed to be the strength. But you actually had guys go out there. Case 2 played pretty well. James Williams played well. Shaka Toney, we saw him in the opportunity. Did good. Jamin Davis led the team in tackles. He had 5 tackles. Did pretty good for it. Cole Holcomb had 4, but they did enough right there. The secondary played one of its better games, although Kendall Fuller, against my favorite wide receiver, Mike Evans, he just got brushed off. Still getting abused. I still think that he needs to pay the child support, does Mike Evans, against Kendall Fuller. But that's neither here nor there. We celebrate. But the defense, I thought did good. Jack Del Rio, staff, got it together. Here after hearing the criticism, seemed like they got rid of that 5 front man and the 2 linebackers. It seemed like they were doing a little bit more than that. Saw Landon Collins kind of swarming around a couple of times as well too. But and now we turn over to the offensive side of the ball. I talked about Taylor Heinicke, right? Taylor Heinicke played a great game, and I thought DeAndre Carter. Scott Turner is doing with DeAndre Carter what we thought he was going to do with it's Curtis Samuel at the situation. I didn't really mess it up, did I? You'll never know. But that's not going to get edited out. Anyway, DeAndre Carter had a touchdown catch. He ran the ball a couple of times. Antonio Gibson stayed healthy throughout the game and was very physical. Like I said, they put some treads on him 24 times. And how about this? To flex your muscle at the end of the game, 18 plays, 80 yards, 10 minutes, capping off on a 4th and goal from the 1. Antonio Gibson punches it in and goes without a doubt to beat this team. Now, that is something we should have been seeing for a long time. Now, we saw Washington kind of hitting chiseling the axe a little bit. We saw in Denver where Denver was trying to give Washington the game. It couldn't happen there. Green Bay, red zone struggles. Didn't happen there. But Washington, over the last 3 games, has had a more concerted effort about running the ball. Being a little bit more conservative, being a little bit more physical. Sadiq Charles was our right tackle today. He did good. Surprise, surprise. Brandon Sheriff back. He's gone just like that, too. Wes Schweitzer did good in his place. Larson, the center. We don't have not Wes Schweitzer, but we don't have Chase Roulier. Larson did good. Eric Flowers, though he had a holding call, did really good. Charles Leno, we don't hear their names, so that must mean they're doing good. They did give up they did give up 4 sacks. They allowed Heinicke to sit back there and pat the ball a little bit of time. Heinicke, he still did Heinicke-like things. He can be impressive at times. I thought that this was a great game for this team, something they should be proud of. And wow, and you got a kicker that can do it. We didn't see too much of Tress Way. Now you get ready to go to Carolina, take on Cam, and it will be a homecoming ceremony for Ron Rivera and probably like 80 people in this Washington organization. They get ready to go to Carolina. But a great total team win, holding Tom Brady to 19 points. And hey, Dallas, I know you're in the league, but that's how you beat Tom Brady, just so you know. I will be petty in that situation. But y'all, this was amazing. And like I said, saw the sign. I even saw the video that they did with the veteran that they posted at midnight. Some things, hindsight's 2020, but they put the video up about Ron during the cancer, him recovering from cancer. Says no way they're going to lose that game. They beat Atlanta. They do this. They get somebody motivation in there during the Salute to Service week. They do it again. And now you have another situation where they go out and do it and win. And I told y'all at the beginning of this video, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up before the miracle happens. And I think that's what they did here. Now, I'm not saying they're going on a playoff run, but they could make things interesting going down the stretch here. You've got another game coming up against Carolina. Get ready for it. Y'all tell me what you think. What did you like? What didn't you like about this game? It's a W. We haven't seen these in a while. 6-3 we go. 3-6 we go to improve on. Can we get some more here? It's the most Washington thing for you all who want us to lose out in draft picks. I say you run on, see what the end's going to be. As always, I appreciate everything y'all do to help this channel grow. Don't forget to see us for Warpath Wednesday. As always, make sure you keep that same energy. Slap a table, and we'll outlast the bastards together. Kind of like what we did today on that last drive, right? Hey, how you doing there? But I'm Sanchez 405. Till next time, y'all. Love, peace, and hell. I'm out.